Hello, dark area.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, a shop.
What do you sell?
Fine, just get to what you sell.
I do not sell anything. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth. This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
What? Bye.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
Mystery box. Wow, what a scam. Can we shoot him? He deserves it. Alright, let's get out of here.
If I might have a moment of your time.
You might.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
You weren't at the conclave if you're like the leader?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think the Templars did it? I'm pretty sure neither of you did it.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
What do you want?
And what do you want in exchange for the mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
This is difficult for me because I don't want to side with the mages again. I sided with the mages in the last one. And it turned out that the mages actually were just as bad as the Templar thought they were. But thus far, the Templar are seeming completely
they wish
freaking
to protect the people
crazy.
From us?
They can certainly try.
We don't want a pit. Return to Haven.
Yeah, I was gonna say we already did this. I mean, soiled adventurer wear.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Awesome. Commander.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
What exactly have you heard about me? I'll tell you if it's true.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
We're restoring peace, sir.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
Fight, Mega Man, fight for everlasting peace.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
You're looking really, really young to be a high enchanter. Always before they were in their Middle Ages. Look, I'm not going to kill people over opinions.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, First Enchanter of Montsimard, and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Isn't this the Marquis's house?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
Oh,
His aunt
different
is the
Marquis.
Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort.
Well, that's a good place for him
Either
to go.
to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Interesting party so far.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles.
It certainly is.
Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Where did that come from? What assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
What are the loyal mages? How do you define... Are they still in Circle Towers? I thought all the Circle Towers got, like, blasted to the ground.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What if I reestablish the circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
This question seems completely out of left field, and I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, but I still want to pick it and see what happens.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Well, hey, yeah, I'll take you. You're certainly helpful.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Good, I can replace Solus with you. So I have not been too enamored with Solus, to be quite honest. I mean, yeah, if I have the option, I'm going to go with Vivian and reestablish the circle. For all the faults the circle has, it seems to be the best way to actually ensure that, you know, power is maintained and magic doesn't go out of control. Because let's be honest, in the last couple of days, magic's gone a little out of control. So if she's in favor of that, I am all for it. Wait, there's a quest to turn in. Or there's something over here anyway. Oh wait, this is just this guy again.
Do you think you can
Dang
have
it.
it done by midweek?
He tricked me. It's over here. There are two heads over here. Jeez. Do I really want to get in the middle of all that? That's Cullen. Who's the other one? I already talked to Cullen. Why is there a loot just sitting here? Hi, don't mind me. Okay. Oh, Cassandra, I didn't know you were out here. I haven't really gotten to talk to you hardly at all.
Ugh.
You need stronger dummies.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing?
In terms of what?
What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You had to do it. There was no other way.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know.
A little bit.
I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
Yes, I think she does. I think belief in the Maker is basically universal amongst this area of the world.
I believe he exists.
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
I'm not done with you yet.
To me, I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Oh, of course I'll tell her.
I was born in Ostwick, and that's where most of my family is.
The Trevellians, is it not? A large clan with a rather clever coat of arms. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
Eventually, but not right away.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
What about you?
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Really? This is my problem. I'm always curious just to see where these dialogue options go, even if I'm not necessarily eager for them to go there.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Well, I already knew that, but yeah, can you tell me more about it?
So you are the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some.
Oh, absolutely. Scandalous story, I want to know.
The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is the right hand, and how does it differ from the left hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish
interesting.
I'd lived to see it.
That's all for right now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright, well that's... She has an interesting history. And I know that she does not take well to flirting, unlike Vivian. Alright, where are we going next? Colin's ready to report in. Oh, she came with me. That was nice of her.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we made contact.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
You know, based on what we've discussed, I really think that if there is a sane bracket of the Templars that we can align with, they're the better choice. I've already kind of sided with Vivian and her loyal mages, and the ones that seek to see their circle restored, and surely the sane Templars can agree to that. I very much doubt the Templars are going to be like, oh, we'll kill every mage ever. If they are, then no, obviously an alliance is not going to work. But that won't be the case. The mages, though, are never going to go back to the circle. They rebelled. They broke the circle. So no, we should find the Templars.
I think the Templars are worth investigating.
I agree. What could the Lord Seeker be up to?
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think it's a trap?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais.
Really?
But they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
What do you want me to do about it?
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore
Well, it is a bit of a reach.
2
The
days
Grey
ago,
Wardens are
my
trying
agents
to
in the
kill everyone?
hinterlands
What?
heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
I was wondering where the Grey Wardens were.
Ah, Lady Rebellion. May I have a moment?
Hello? Can I help you with something?
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was never
Well, I
very
count them
good
as
at
mages.
magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I like performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Aww. You're in the minority.
Most circle mages I've met have a different opinion of the Templars.
They have not lived my life. I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic...
Really? The Dalish sent you to the circle?
The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I
Holy
was
crap.
7 years old.
That explains a lot.
No wonder you'd rather stay in the circle. You've had more than enough life outdoors.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle rebelled, but the rest were forgotten. Most circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all.
Aww.
It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Lucky to have you. Actually, yeah, why?
Why would you want to spend time with the Tranquil?
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something.
You just hate
when
people.
They study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
Alright, well that's interesting.
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
Not sure why you're lighting up like you're a quest. Oh, because I have to do this to turn it in.
We will study that. If you find anything, please bring it in.
Okay, so in Orlais, investigate the shards. Truth or dare, the Imperial Court. What is this?
There's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would have never been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. Here are saying the Divine Justina is indeed alive, but the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos. Wow, really? Yeah, I mean, it even said that the note, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this, so I'm going to send her.
At your service.
Did that happen? Oh, it says in progress. Okay, there we go. Chantry remains. Present for Bianca. There's little birdies have had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice smiths saw me work with my Bianca and we struck a conversation. Apprentice said he once met a formulary mage named Provident who had ideas for improving the precision siege engines, and wonder if they can be adapted for Bianca. Yeah, again, this is specifically to Liliana, so I'm gonna let her do it.
Let's see what we have.
And what is this? I am not sending Colin and the troops into the city. No. All right. Cool, cool. Cost 15. Deal with the relatives of the Trevelle. Wait, that's mine. Playing close friends with the Herald of Nostade. Okay, that is not a job for soldiers. Address the nobleman's concerns. The turn of Hightower. Scout the Sword Coast. Sure, let's do that. Just open up whatever we can while we're here. Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers in the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. Whether our party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. The sign of sightings of Harding and Richard remains unknown. Not now. Cult of Andraste. I'm like so hesitant to actually use my soldiers. Okay, yeah, I think we can do that. But you're better at it. God dang it. Okay, we'll do this.
To work?
All right. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, you know what? Let us go here. Venture forth. I definitely want Varric, because Varric is awesome. I want Cassandra. And yeah, we'll use Vivian. I like her portrait there. That's kind of cool. Sorry, Solus, you've been replaced. Confirm.